Hey, I'd love to show you my produce department. It's just out the front door. You watched us design and build this house in 150 days, but the work is far from over. We're about to jump into my favorite part of the process of bringing all this together. Join me for an exclusive look right here on eHow Home. Whenever I think about designing a garden, I always think about a house, because I think that garden rooms, well, they can run parallel to the rooms inside our homes. So if this was a room inside the home, this would be the kitchen, because in this small space we're growing all kinds of food. Now, you've seen how we built these raised beds and how we planted all of these vegetables, and just look at these gorgeous winter vegetables. We have broccoli, we have lettuce, we have spinach, it goes on and on and on. In containers I have tomatoes and herbs and peppers and all sorts of things. But I also have some wonderful fruit trees that I'm growing. And it just doesn't stop with fruit trees. I also have some wonderful shrubs. Who doesn't love blueberries? But if you want to grow blueberries in containers, there are a couple of things you need to know. You need 2 different types of blueberries to ensure pollination. So if you want to grow some blueberries, make sure that you get the 2 different varieties. Also, blueberries love acidic soil. So if you live in a place where your soil is very alkaline, you go, I can never grow blueberries. Try growing them in containers, because there you can manage the pH by simply making it more acidic by adding aluminum sulfate. Grow some blueberries, you'll be glad you did. They're good, they're beautiful, and they're good for you. Now take a look at these figs. There's just something magical about figs. I just love their big twisted limbs and these great big leaves, and just look at the fruit all over them. This variety of fig is one called brown turkey. It's been grown for a long time. There are lots of different varieties of figs, and these produce well. But you know, I just love them in containers because I think they look so artistic. They just add so much to this garden space. Now, I certainly can't grow lemons out in the yard here because they'll freeze in the winter, but I can grow them in containers. Just look at these Myers lemons. They've got plenty of fruit and so beautiful to look at. Now, this structure also is something that I want to point out in my little produce department, if you will. I'm going to grow some grapes up here. It'll be productive. I'll have lots of grapes, plus I'll get some shade, which will benefit some of these plants that are in containers. Hey, if you have some ideas on how you grow your own produce, I'd love to hear about them. Tell a friend about our segments, and make sure you subscribe to eHow Home.